If there was ever a ridiculous movie prop I always really wanted, it was the Proton pack. So yeah, now I've got a pretty screen accurate replica. So you might remember the last time I showed off a Proton pack, it was the Spirit Halloween edition, and this one is just a bit of an upgrade. Honestly, just whenever I look at this thing, it immediately makes me happy. The Proton pack I got was put together by Bob's Prop Shop, and they even included a certificate with it. One of the really cool things about the packs that Bob and his team put together is the mold used for them actually came from the original production ones. This shell was originally given to a prop master and taken to HMS Studios to be reproduced and used by Universal Studio Florida's Ghostbusters Live performance show. One of these reproductions was then sold to some respected prop builders in LA who verified its authenticity, preserved it, and then made some professional molds and replicas of it. Over at Bob's Prop Shop, they've also put together an Ecto-1 and Back to the Future DeLorean, so that's some pretty cool stuff. I do like he also included a Crunch Bar and a Twinkie with it. This was also one of those Ghostbusters Key Lime Twinkies, but it's seen some better days, so much for Twinkies never going bad. Crunch Bar is still good though. So of course, with a replica like this, there's been a lot of effort made to make everything on it look about as screen accurate as possible, and one of the biggest things this has that the Spirit Halloween one of course didn't have is an idle mode. So we've got the red cyclotron's lights going clockwise as they're supposed to, and the blue light going up and down like it's meant to. On the Spirit Halloween pack, the lights just all blink kind of crazily while you have it activated. There is actually an improved 2021 Spirit Halloween Proton pack, which does have the cyclotron lights rotate like they're supposed to, but again, it's just when you press the on switch on the Neutrona wand. The Neutrona wand attaches to the actual Proton pack with a metal V-clip, just like it does in the movie. I love how pretty much everything looks on this pack, and it's got like the little metal wear details that you would see on the packs in the movies. It's not actually made out of metal, of course, but it is a super solid, heavy piece. The wand attached to these packs is actually the Mattel Maddie Collector one, which gets like boosted by the pack. You can actually turn it on without the pack being on, and it's it's very quiet compared to when you turn the pack on and actually boost the sound and everything through that. On the back, there's a simple flip switch, which actually turns the pack on. So now I'll show you how it sounds with the pack actually activated. Yeah, that's just a little bit more intense, isn't it? The back of the pack has the proper like Alice frame that the original packs had, and the belt and straps and everything that look right. And it warns you on the back that this thing is high voltage and could shock you or something. I mean, it's just a nuclear accelerator though, so it won't be that bad. There are other options out there for replica Proton packs at this point though, and if you want a cheaper one, the newer Spirit Halloween one is very improved from the original model. But for me, this is what I'll be using to come see and kick its ass. So of course, here's how I, Master Ghostbuster, look wearing the pack. So, let's light 'em up! So let's flip all the switches here. This thing is so loud you can feel the rumble on your backs. Pretty nice. Now, let's get ready to intensify. And yes, the wand extends and stuff. You know, that's all the Maddie Collector wand. the natural way to ghost bust. You like turn your butt towards the camera and then fire. I'm a model. The main pack is cast out of a fiberglass resin, and the matte black color is pretty much perfect for how I wanted my Proton pack to look. Shininess of the black varies from replica to replica, as does the added grunginess and wear down markings. Again, this pack has about the right amount of wear that I'd like, with just a bit of it, as some packs go quite heavy on that. It really does feel good to wear this pack. It's comfortable, and its nice weight makes it feel much more like you're getting ready to go bust ghosts than something like the Spirit Halloween packs. The hose on the Spirit Halloween pack was something I had a bit of an issue with being too stiff and kind of getting stuck in awkward positions, and that's something that's not a problem at all with the replica. Also, it was much harder to take the wand off the pack while you were wearing it on the Spirit pack with the peg holster, where it is much easier with the V-hook. It's still a bit difficult to reholster it from your back, but still it's much easier than the Spirit one, so that's a mod you might want to make with that. Really, when I got my Spirit Halloween pack, it just made me want a proper replica pack even more. But I did save up for years to afford one of these replicas, and the newer Spirit Halloween pack is a nice, cheaper alternative. It really just depends on how accurate you want your pack to be. 10. For any of these Proton Pack replicas, you gotta be pretty creative to find all the parts and make it look as accurate as possible. And personally, I do like the Matty Collector wand being the one that is wired into this pack, and it's a super nice prop as well. I always did want one of those Neutrona wands, but I always felt like it'd feel weird and incomplete without an actual pack, so I waited until I could get the whole thing together. 8. It's a bit weird, I suppose, that this pack has no alt modes. Like, I know some replicas have alternate light and sound modes, like playing the Ghostbusters theme, but that really isn't something I need my pack to do. I just want it to look and act like the prop from the movie, which it does. 1. You'll be super surprised to hear this doesn't have official packaging. 0. And the MMZ overall is 10! This pack makes me feel good and vastly improves my Ghostbusters costume. It's great at Halloween parties, and of course it's a super nice prop to have for my videos. And yes, I will definitely love and cherish this thing.